The purpose of this recording is to describe the selection and use of hearing protection devices. Topics for discussion include worker acceptance of hearing protection devices and types of hearing protection devices. Despite our best efforts to reduce hazardous noise via engineering and administrative controls, hearing protection devices, HPDs, are still needed to reduce noise exposures in most hearing conservation programs. Workers must accept the use of HPDs, and management must visibly support hearing protection policies. Everyone, including visitors and management, must use properly fitted HPDs in hazardous noise areas. Workers need to be involved in selection, evaluation, and individual decisions about their HPDs. In a National Institute of Occupational Safety and Health, NIOSH study, interference with communication was the most cited reason for not using HPDs. Other reasons included interference with job performance, itching, discomfort, headaches, and difficulty fitting the device. It is important to help workers overcome these barriers and have the appropriate HPDs available for use. How a worker selects an earplug could come down to comfort, ability to communicate, color, convenience, or unfortunately, the perception that everyone else is using a particular model. However, without proper guidance, the worker may not use the earplug that is best for them. Workers are more likely to wear HPDs if they are encouraged to participate in the HCP, fully understand the need for HPDs, and are given a choice of types and brands. NIOSH has identified important factors that determine worker willingness to consistently wear HPDs. Convenience and availability, belief that the device can be worn correctly, will prevent hearing loss, and will not impair the ability to hear sounds. Comfort, adequate noise reduction, ease of fit, and compatibility with other personal protective equipment. Workers need to be trained on the advantages of HPDs to ensure that they select the right device. It can be beneficial to sample many different types and styles and ask a group of workers to try them and describe their comfort, ease of fit, and other factors. The three basic types of HPDs are earplugs, earmuffs, and banded earplugs. Properly selected, fitted, and inserted earplugs can provide considerable noise reduction, attenuation, and be worn comfortably for many hours. These devices come in many shapes, sizes, and materials. If fitted and worn correctly, earplugs are more comfortable than earmuffs for a long wearing period. They are cooler in hot weather, easier to wear in confined spaces, and more comfortable due to the lack of headband pressure. They are generally less expensive than earmuffs and are compatible with hard hats and other safety gear. On the other hand, attenuation of earplugs is more variable than that of earmuffs because they depend more on proper fitting and insertion. Their use is more difficult for a supervisor to monitor because it's not as easy to tell how well they fit, and they are easier to lose. Earplugs may be difficult to use in an intermittent noise environment, especially when communication is required during quiet periods because they may need to be put in and taken out repeatedly. Some types of earplugs can loosen during chewing or talking and need to be reinserted. The disposable earplug is the most popular. It is sometimes called a roll-down earplug because the user rolls it between the fingers to make the plug small enough to fit in the ear canal. Once a plug is in the ear, it expands to conform to the shape of the ear canal. Frequent reinsertion may be a particular problem in environments in which there is a lot of dust, dirt, or metal shavings. Disposable foam plugs are not washable. When they become dirty or damaged, they are thrown away. Workers should roll down and insert foam plugs with clean hands only, which is sometimes inconvenient. The pre-molded or reusable earplug is formed from flexible rubber-like material and may include one or more flanges or sealing rings. They are designed to be worn multiple times and can typically be washed between uses. Unlike disposable foam earplugs, they are flexible, durable, and have a stem or tab for easy insertion and removal. Some are one size fits most, and some come in a range of sizes. Correct sizing and fitting are particularly important with this type of earplug. Whenever an earplug that comes in many sizes is used, it is good to ensure availability of the full range of sizes. A hybrid earplug is a blend of traditional, disposable, and reusable earplugs. They may be called no-roll or push-to-fit earplugs. If it is problematic or unsanitary to roll the earplugs before fitting, these hybrid earplugs are a solution. Hybrid push-in earplugs typically feature a foam tip with a stem or an insertion aid to eliminate the need for a roll down. They provide quicker, easier fit and are sanitary, effective, and relatively inexpensive. A custom molded earplug is made to match the precise shape of the individual's ear, canal, and concha. While somewhat more expensive initially than other types, it may give workers added satisfaction because it is custom made. Also, because it follows the individual's ear contour, it may be more comfortable for extended wear. However, it is critical that the ear canal impression be made by a skilled professional and the earplugs be made by a high-quality manufacturer to fit properly and attenuate effectively. It is also critical to measure the attenuation of each earplug individually to verify proper fit and for users to fit the earplug correctly. Earmuffs are plastic cups attached to an adjustable headband. The cushion air cups are designed to fit snugly against the head, so they are easier to fit than earplugs and are comfortable in cold environments. Their use is generally easier to enforce because they are highly visible, although the supervisor is not always able to identify earmuffs that are cracked. Earmuffs are particularly suited for intermittent or occasional use because they are not subject to reinsertion problems. Earmuffs offer a large attenuation and features to match different environments. Some earmuffs are meant to be worn with the band over the head, while others allow the band to be worn behind the head or under the chin. Earmuffs vary in terms of cup size, weight, and headband tension. These factors must be balanced with comfort and wearability. Large volume earmuffs provide more attenuation than smaller volume devices. All ear cup sizes provide good attenuation in the high frequencies, but large ear cups provide more attenuation in the low frequencies. Smaller volume earmuffs can be useful for work in confined spaces when conditions allow somewhat lower levels of attenuation. Disadvantages to earmuffs include headband pressure, which can be uncomfortable during extended wearing. In hot weather, heat and perspiration can collect under the ear cup, causing discomfort. Compatibility with other safety gear, such as safety glasses, can also be a problem. Banded earplugs, sometimes called canal caps or semi-inserts, consist of earplug-like tips connected by a lightweight headband. The most important advantage of banded HPDs is that they can be put on and taken off quickly and easily, making them very convenient for short intermittent exposures. Because their attenuation tends to be lower than that of other hearing protectors, particularly in lower frequencies, banded HPDs may not provide enough noise reduction for long periods of exposure and high noise. They can also be uncomfortable if worn for extended periods. Another drawback to banded earplugs is that the occlusion effect is most noticeable with these devices. Here is a table describing the advantages and disadvantages of various HPDs. In summary, HPDs are needed to reduce noise exposures in most HCPs. There are several reasons why workers do not wear HPDs. The OHC should consider several factors when selecting appropriate HPDs. The three basic types of HPDs are earplugs, earmuffs, and banded earplugs. Later.